Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. By my side, Steve Kerr and Clark Miller. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. But the bad news is there is no basketball. There is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans. And guys, they had trouble finding a way to win the first two matchups, but they put together a nice win last time out and can tie things up here.
And they really got after it defensively throughout that entire game. All the turnovers they forced tell that story.
Yeah, and that was a major factor, Steve. I mean, the more turnovers they cause, the more they seem to rattle those guys.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, the backcourt, Holiday and Gordon, Evans and Anderson, the forwards. And it's Patton in at the 5 spot. Lakers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And Kobe no good on that one.
Well, Kobe has always had an alpha personality, but I don't think he came into the league as a natural leader. He's more of a loner. As his career has gone on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. In low to Hill. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Philadelphia.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried them.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
Now here's Lynn. After the miss from Patton. Lynn kicks to Boozer. On the wing, Hill. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. The shot from the low post is good. Young's got his first basket of the night.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Gordon kicks to Holiday. Here is Boomer. He's guarded by Hill. Boomer the pass to Evans. Here's Patton. The short one's on the money.
You know, it didn't seem to be any danger of getting that shot blocked, guys, but he decided to go to the hook anyway.
Lynn dishes to Hill. And he banks in the lane. Hill's got 6.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Lakers leading by 4. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. Going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Drew Holiday, saying, you know, Drew's still a guy with so much potential. You just don't see that many point guards with his kind of frame. 6'4", close to 2 bills, and a great skill set to match. He's a guy you love to watch, but you often hate to go up against. Kevin, we'll see if he can have a big impact in this one.
Thanks, Doris. Shot clock at 3.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Now here's Lynn. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Boozer with the screen for Lynn. Easy layup after coming off the pick.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
And Holiday kicks to Anderson. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable. And they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Anderson. Salmons comes in for Tyreek Evans. Jimmer Fredetti's checked in for Gordon, and it's Austin Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Rivers after the miss from Pat. That puts them in the lead.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the LA market. It's one of the top 2 markets in the country. And it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-blowing. Worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. That gives you a lot of financial firepower.
Here's Rivers. Steve Nash making his last shot. Rivers passes to Selmans. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Selmans got 5 points so far.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Boomer the pass to Selmans. Here is Boomer. He's guarded by Johnson. No good from Pat.
Very tough when you have that good of a look. The defense caught a break there because he missed.
Nash dishes to Randall. In low to Davis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And so that's the... This game as we get the second quarter up and going. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Johnson is out there with Davis. Then it's Randy. Then it's Nash. And it's Henry in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Nash with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nash has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic. Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
And there's the pass to Davis. Johnson outside for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Boomer's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
The Lakers trail. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. Boomer in their last matchup against the Timberwolves was just a man on a mission. He finished with 24 points and, as always, piling up rebounds as well. He left his imprint on the game as he took over, seemingly doing whatever he wanted to do. Can he do it again, Kevin?
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Here's Hill. Pelicans with the rebound. Boomer's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 10-footer. Again, the Pelicans score.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
Here's Hill, rejected by Patton. Outside Gordon. Davis gets the screen from Patton. Davis, the pass to Patton. The 8-footer, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Boomer's got 8 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And again, the Lakers no good. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Back to Holiday. The pass to Patton. And there's the feed to Evans. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. That is his first foul of the game.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Randall. The Pelicans also changing it up. Ashik comes in for Davis. And it's Anderson in for Tyreke Evans. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Gordon.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. You've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Back to Anderson. Kicks it to Ashik. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Boozer. Young with no one around. And that one hits back iron.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Boomer the pass to Ashik. Shoots it up. The shot is off. Hill with some nice D. Lakers trail by 5.
Omer Ashik is a great defensive presence, but his offensive game still a little raw, has a way to go there. He's limited mostly to finishes right at the rim, and for his role, as limited as it is, I think he turns it over too much.
That's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Ashik's got his first bucket of the night.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Steps back and fires. Here's Boozer. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the defense looking to protect the...
I like it. I like it. All day long.
Changes here for the Lakers. That'll do it for the first half. Pelicans ahead, leading by...
Kevin, I'm here with Steve.
The Pelicans.
Okay, guys. Solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But...
All right, the second half.
One for Salmon. 9 points and 1 steal as well. He's given them just what they would have hoped for today.
I think maybe even more.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Evans and Anderson, the 4. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. And it's Patton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Young against Evans. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Young. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, they probably should have abandoned the three-point shot in that game because their percentage was terrible. You know, but they kept firing away from long range.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I thought that was one of the things that doomed them. I mean, you can't stick with something if it's not working for you.
And here's Lynn, right now averaging 11 points a game. Kobe dishes to Young, feeds it to Boozer. Left side Boozer. Connects on the 17-footer. Boozer's got his second basket of the night. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Lynn against Holiday. Right side Holiday. Here is Boomer. He's covered by Boozer. Here's Patton. That's short off the rim.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Young against Anderson. And Young, here we go. Goes up again. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Hill.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Here's Holiday. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Holiday's got 6. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pick up by Hill. Got a piece of it. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle, the fresh-faced rookie for the Lakers, wore number 30 in college at Kentucky and wears it now. As a kid, he asked his mother if it was okay if he wore the same number that she used to wear. She said if he wore it, he had to do something with it. Big shoes to fill, but he's up to the task, guys. I
like his chances. Thanks. Shot clock at 6. And Young, here we go. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Holiday. But they recover it. Here's Patton. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Boomer's got 10 points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and to get the putback.
Bryant's shot is off. Kobe Bryant with a 2-year extension worth almost $50 million, Steve, highest paid in the NBA.
You know, a lot of people, Kevin, thought he should have taken a pay cut. I don't agree with that. I mean, he's earned every penny he's made and then some. The big thing now is, can you build around him, particularly at the stage in his career where his best years are behind him. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for the Lakers.
Left side, Kobe. Back to Lynn. Gordon against Kobe. Nice touch on the back shot.
People talk about the money that Kobe's making, but when you look at his value to the Lakers as a marquee player, whether in tickets or merchandising, I mean, he more than justifies that top dollar. And that's before you talk about his great legacy with the team. So I think his salary is a moot point.
141 left in the third. Right side, Kobe. Back to Lynn. Kobe goes in. Blocked. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Gordon's running. Nice shot by Evans. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and they're creating points offensively as a result. And for the Lakers, signing Kobe to the extension, a way of rewarding a player who's meant so much to their franchise and pretty much ensures that he'll finish his career as a Laker, which is certainly the ending that he and Laker faithful had hoped for.
Tries from 10. And too long on the shot. Lakers trail by 7.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one too.
Outside, Lynn. Boozer a screen on Evans. Lynn kicks to Young. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Shot's good from Patton. Boomer's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now. Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th. And
that's the way to shoot the rock.
Look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw.
All right, you're up.
And New Orleans also making a change. Evans, he's checked in for Austin Rivers. Pelicans leading by 8. Randall off there with Davis. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Xavier Henry. And it's Nash in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Boozer, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Young comes in for Wesley Johnson. And then for New Orleans, Boomer, he's checked in for Asha. Gordon comes in for John Salmons. And it's Holiday in for Jimmer Fredette. Shoot from the right block. The shot's good from Patton. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Reverses. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Right side, Holiday. Here's Patton, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Boomer's got 10 points in just the second half. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Nash dishes to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And that's now 10 points for Julius Randall.
Boy, an impressive job there by Boozer setting that screen.
Holiday off a pick from Patton. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Holiday up top. Sinks it on the run.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Nash against Holiday. Nash drives in. Rejected by Patton. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Nash kicks to Boozer. Fades away, and that one's good.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Pelicans leading by 12. Gordon, the pass to Patton. Kicks it out to Evans. Evans off the pick from Patton. Gordon goes in. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot, and there's the layup. Count the bucket from Patton. Boomer's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question, and that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Here's Randall. From down in the low post, it goes.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here is Boomer. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Boomer's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior simply has been lifeless.
And the Lakers with some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Randall. Bryant comes in for Xavier Henry. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Steve Nash. And a change for the Pelicans. Anderson's checked in.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Evans kicks to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here is Boomer. He's covered by Boozer. Here's Patton. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New Orleans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And in this season finale, between these two teams, they sealed the deal, making smart adjustments along the way to finish out the year with an impressive 3-1 record against the Lakers.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Boomer. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Boozer dishes to Young. That's good.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Here's New Orleans, and so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. Lynn against Holiday. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing.
Tyreek, obviously.
In the back, Kyle, what's your question?
You were a beast on the boards tonight. Was it frustrating that your teammates weren't pulling their weight?
We were all out there working, man. I mean, the ball just happened to be bouncing my way. That happens sometimes. There's no need to make a big deal out of it.
Yes, Mr. Nelson, what's your question?
Wow, an offensive explosion tonight, huh?
I want no explosion. Man, that was an atomic bomb. I'm talking nuclear holocaust, Chernobyl. I mean, hide the women, babies, and kids. Put them in the bunker. I'm a beast out here, man. What kind of questions are these?
You, sir?
Well, it's no secret you're approaching free agency. Do you plan to give a hometown discount if they make an offer?
You know, I'm not really concerned with that, all right? I just want to finish the season off nice and strong and let my agent deal with the numbers.
You mean to tell me you're the only professional athlete who doesn't care about money?
That's not what I said. I said I'll let my agent deal with the numbers. You may not believe this, but all of us just don't sit up at night dreaming about how much bank we can make. Some of us just want to play the game, run with good teammates, and compete for a title. I mean, it might blow your mind, but I'm just trying to hoop, bro. Does that answer your question? That's what I thought. Thank you.